perpetual race, software updates, and proactive defense. A narrative exploration of patch management, vulnerability hunting, and Google's Project Zero, the unending cycle of renewal. In the complex architecture of modern computing, no software is ever truly complete. When a program is deployed to the public, it enters an unforgiving ecosystem where threat actors continuously probe its logic and memory structures for exploitable weaknesses. Consequently, software updates are far more than routine maintenance. Their overarching strategic goal is to keep systems current and actively avoid the exploitation of underlying vulnerabilities. This defensive effort is relentless and daily. Major operating system producers such as Microsoft, Apple, and the maintainers of various Linux distributions release security patches and updates almost every single day. Simultaneously, the broader software landscape spanning everyday web browsers, mobile applications, and enterprise web servers is subjected to constant refinement. The organizations and developers responsible for these critical tools must maintain an unending cycle of updates to close newly discovered security gaps before they can be weaponized. The asymmetric battle, why patching alone is insufficient. Despite the immense financial and technical effort that organizations pour into finding and patching software flaws, the digital battlefield remains fundamentally asymmetric. New vulnerabilities are discovered regularly, often outpacing traditional reactive patching schedules. A reactive posture waiting for a bug report or a breach to occur before deploying a fix leaves organizations perilously exposed during the window of vulnerability. Recognizing this reality, forward-thinking enterprises have fundamentally shifted their security paradigms from passive defense to proactive vulnerability hunting. To stay ahead of sophisticated adversaries, organizations increasingly engage third-party security researchers who specialize in uncovering hidden software defects. Furthermore, many corporations invest heavily in their own dedicated penetration testing teams and security researchers. These specialized internal units are tasked with a singular mission: aggressively search, find, and patch software vulnerabilities before they can get exploited in the wild. The proactive security imperative. Reactive patch management is no longer viable in isolation. True cybersecurity resilience requires an offensive mindset employing dedicated researchers and penetration testers to discover and eradicate vulnerabilities before adversaries can discover them. Elite hunters of the digital wild, Google's Project Zero. Perhaps the most prominent industry example of this proactive philosophy is Google's Project Zero. After identifying a disturbing pattern of severe zero-day vulnerabilities across various widely utilized third-party software, Google recognized that the security of its own users depended on the integrity of the entire global software ecosystem. In response, Google formed Project Zero, a permanent, elite team of top-tier security researchers dedicated exclusively to finding and neutralizing software vulnerabilities, operating under the guiding ethos to make zero-day hard. Project Zero does not restrict its research to Google's proprietary products. Instead, the team relentlessly hunts for flaws across the entire computing spectrum, analyzing operating systems, open-source libraries, hardware drivers, and desktop applications developed by companies across the industry.
Bạn muốn học mạng máy tính nhanh hơn, hiệu quả hơn và có người đồng hành xuyên suốt? Khóa học mạng máy tính 1-1 sẽ mang đến cho bạn một giảng viên hướng dẫn riêng, xây dựng lộ trình học phù hợp với trình độ và mục tiêu của bạn. Bạn sẽ được thực hành liên tục trên các bài lab thực tế, rèn luyện kỹ năng cấu hình và xử lý sự cố mạng như trong doanh nghiệp. Với lịch học linh hoạt, hỗ trợ tận tình và tập trung 100% vào sự tiến bộ của từng học viên, bạn sẽ tự tin chinh phục chứng chỉ kỹ sư mạng quốc tế và sẵn sàng bước vào sự nghiệp quản trị mạng doanh nghiệp. Khóa học mạng máy tính 1 kèm 1 học đúng trọng tâm, thực hành chuyên sâu, sẵn sàng cho công việc thực tế.